What is going on, guys? It is Dylan here. Today we'll be going over a ticker symbol analysis on the ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corporation. Before we get to the price action, patterns that are playing out, indicators, and more, where the stock price might go within the next few according days, I just want to let you know that I am bullish on the company. I do think that Zom has a bright future ahead of them, especially if they can make a lot of money off their sales, as their product has shown to be very useful. So with that being to the side, we're just going to get right into the video. Okay, so you do see that if I go to the 4-hour, right away you do see that, we have done very nice holding this 78-cent level, that 76-cent level. We did have this resistance level that was holding us down for quite a long time that I did point out in my prior video, as we did keep coming up and rejecting. We finally did get the push above that, and we did get a little run until we according consolidated. Now there is a pattern that is playing out, which I will get into right after I go over the chart. You do see that on the 4-hour we do have a bullish engulfing, so that generally is a bullish indicator. A lot of the times you do see a little bit of a runoff according, right? And we have a nice bar of volume. We do have 12.64 million, which is quite nice if I go to the daily. Actually, the day isn't over, so I can't judge that yet, but as of right now, it does look like we are getting pretty nice volume, which I do like to see. If I go to the 1-hour, there is a pattern that is playing out, which I will mark up for you. Now, this pattern can result in a downwards movement or to the upside, right? You have that descending resistance level followed by that ascending support level. Now, this is called a pennant. So, the longer the price wants to stay in within this apex range where it really doesn't have a lot of room to run, it eventually will have to make a move to the up or the down. And a way to get a price target for that is to take the top to the bottom, and we could get approximately a 9% price target. We'll say conservatively, though, I like to cut it in half. We'll say around that 4.5% range. So say we do break out next day, or tomorrow or something, we would probably go up to that 83-cent level, and that would make sense as this is the swing highs from back here. Now we could potentially go a lot higher than that, as this is a very clean pennant, but I am being conservative here. Okay, and if we do break to the downside, definitely keep an eye on that 74 or 75-cent level, and then you're looking at that 72 cents that has been acting as a very nice level of support. Right, anywhere within this general range I will mark up. It's really just some nice support. I wouldn't hold one resistance line to a T. I like to think of it as a range more than less than an exact point that the chart needs to hold up, as sometimes you'll get a false breakdown, right? We broke above resistance. Say you buy into a break of resistance, well, we false broke down, and then we ended up coming back up to test the highs of 85 cents. But the point is, definitely keep an eye on this range below us. As if I go to the daily, you see that we had a very steep movement to the downside, very steep, until we finally found a floor around that 75, anywhere around this range. So definitely keep an eye on that, as the price has been consolidating, and it finally does, find a level which it really likes, and that the sellers really can't push it below. So if we do break, specifically that 69-cent level, then that will be scary, as then we will be going down and potentially filling that gap all the way to that maybe 60 cents. We might get some support, but really the next validated level support either is that 48 cents or even that 40 cent, that 40 cent stronger. So we definitely do want to see that 69-cent hold, 69-cent level hold, at least if you're a bull on the stock. If you're a short seller, that would be a very nice exit with some bearishness into a break of that support. Okay, but besides the matter, we are going to go over the indicators. So you see on the daily, we have the RSI, and it actually has been trending up, which is very nice. Right, we've been trending up for quite a while now, and the price actually has been consolidating. I mean, we've made a little bit of work, but generally when you do see the RSI, the relative strength index, pick up, that's momentum picking up as the price is consolidating. So generally that is a pretty bullish sign. We are in a golden cross on the MACD. As you do see, we have been in one from all the way back here. It is increasing in buying pressure concurrently, but we will have to see where that goes. Okay, if we zoom out a little bit more, just to look at the moving averages, you do see that we are above that 200-day moving average, which did help us bounce right here. very, very nicely, and that is around that 75 cent range. So that will be very nice support. To counteract the support down here, say we do come down there, definitely keep an eye on that 200-day moving average. Okay, so with that being to the side, if I look in the 4-hour, you do see that we are above that. We are above that. Actually, nothing. It doesn't look like we are actually above any of the moving averages on the 4-hour. It is very, very close. If I just widen these out, you do see that we have that blue, that red, and that other green line. So the 5, the 9, and the 50-day moving average is currently being contested. It is at that 79 cent level. We really haven't been able to get above it, and if we do, we really can't get away from it. So as of right now, we are consolidating with the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. Maybe the spike of volume will potentially help us in the, help us get above that. I'm not sure, but as of right now, you definitely do need to keep an eye on those moving averages as we're hugging them very, very tight on the 4-hour. And we are above, and we are below, sorry, that 200-day moving average, which is a very, very crucial point in the chart. So definitely keep an eye on that as well. Now, to wrap it up, I'm going to go over the 15-minute, the psychology. Right, so you do see that it's a very, very clean pennant. This pennant is very, very clean. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw a 10% move potentially from this pennant. But as of right now, we just got to sit on the sidelines and see which way it wants to break. Whether we want to, break to the upside and then have that nice spike of volume potentially, and continue to set higher highs and higher lows. That would be the best case scenario for the stock. Say we do break out, we come up, we set a higher low. We come right back up and then set a higher high. If we can continue this trend, then this is the definition of stair stepping, right? This is the definition of an uptrend. So definitely keep an eye on that. That would be ideal for the bulls, as if I go to the daily, you just see that we haven't been able to do that, right? The last time we really been able to do that was around this range, and we haven't been able to do that yet. As we have been showing some nice support around that range, but we haven't been getting lower lows quite, but we haven't been getting higher highs, right? It's very flat, and the price is waiting on a move. If I take off all of my indicators, the MACD, the moving average, the RSI, and the volume, just to pull up the Bollinger Bands, you do see that right away. When these squeeze out, you generally do see a movement in the price, and you do see that we are doing that right now. The Bollinger Bands are squeezed out. I'm not sure how much longer they will squeeze out. I definitely don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you that. But nonetheless, a move is due soon. If we go to the past, when the Bollinger Band squeezed out, you see we made a very dramatic move. And we definitely, most likely, won't make a killer move like that unless we have some crazy news. But you get the point. When these Bollinger Bands do squeeze out, you eventually do see a move that is brewing. So potentially this could be the pennant to the upside or the pennant to the downside. Definitely keep an eye on that. And with that being said, keep an eye on the RSI, the MACD, indicators, and more. That 69 cent level for that absolute floor for the stock, and the prior supports, which I will pull up one more time. Alright, so have a good day, guys. I really do mean that genuinely. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. But nonetheless, I really do appreciate you sticking this point of the video. Have a good day, guys. I do mean that genuinely. Take it easy, guys. Peace.